think so.
Here's something for next time.
Okay.
Even though we're going to talk about it now.
Okay.
Norman Reedus
Uh-huh.
has piped up,
Uh-huh.
has put air into his lungs,
Uh-huh.
vibrated his vocal cords,
And named his son. Oh God, what's his son's name? His son has a ridiculous name.
Does he?
Yeah, man. I wish I could remember what it was. I wish I hadn't said anything because I can't remember.
Well, we have the internet here. We can look it up.
I know, but I should know what it is. It's like Weenus or something like that. What's his name?
Mingus.
Yeah, Mingus. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah, his son named Mingus.
It's Mingus.
Yeah.
What is Mingus?
That's nothing. It's a nonsense word.
Is it a nonsense
Anyways,
word?
I'm sorry I interrupted there with what you were saying.
Oh,
he took air into his lungs.
He took air into his lungs, vibrated his vocal cords, shaped
Yeah.
his mouth, moved his tongue, and said, "A new Death Stranding is coming."
Oh, interesting.
So they've been in the studio,
Yes.
doing mocap, doing voice
What?
lines, whatever, maybe. I don't know.
He didn't say that they were doing that
he didn't
stuff.
say that, but yeah, it's coming.
Well, so
Quote unquote.
I call bullshit.
Yeah.
So there's a few things here. Usually these actor guys, they don't know what they're doing. They're like, oh, I signed up for a video game. I'm doing a video game.
Yeah.
So what he says is, he said,
we just
like,
started the second one.
we've started the second one. But the thing is he talks about how he got a call from Guillermo del Toro, and he's like, you're going to get a call from a guy or his people named Hideo Kojima. They're going to ask you to do a game. Just say yes. And he's like, what do you mean just say yes? He's like, just say yes. It's going to be great. So then he went in there to look at the game, and he's like, oh, I went in there to check out what they were doing. And he's like, and this wasn't like Miss Pac-Man at all. So it's like, okay, he doesn't know anything about video games. So
Yeah.
he's not a video game guy. So what I think is actually happening here is Hideo Kojima is making a new game.
Yeah.
And Norman Reedus is part of it. He doesn't know what it is. All he knows is it's a video game.
Yeah.
And he just says, oh, we're working on the second one. The second video game.
That's a good theory.
That's my theory.
That's a good theory.
It could be wrong, but that's my theory.
It's a good theory.
So I haven't finished Death Stranding. That was originally going to be our first Game Club game. That didn't pan out. It's a little too open to like...
a little bit too
It's a little too hard to be like, well, I went... I mean, I guess we could do it and just be like, I played for 4 hours and this is what happened for me. But then it gets to a point where like, I didn't go to that city, so don't say anything. I don't want to hear a spoiler.
Yeah.
So it's a little tough. That's why we didn't do it for
Yeah.
a Game Club game. But the way I hear it is that at the end of Death Stranding, it's kind of like, there's no Death Stranding 2. There's no Death Stranding 2 after Death Stranding. So maybe, who knows? Maybe there's another Strand game that's not Death Stranding 2, but there's a thing about fucking making your dumbass links across America or something like that.
Could be Butterfly Standing.
Or maybe it's a
Stranding.
link across Europe. Who knows?
A link
But
across America.
My thing is like, I bet you when he went in to do Death Stranding, he probably was like, yeah, I'm doing that PT game. You know, like, he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Who knows? That
a
was
good
one
theory.
of the main things, too, with Kojima. He's like, he didn't want to do the same thing over and over again.
He definitely didn't.
He could have stayed at Konami and made Metal Gear 6.
Didn't want to.
He's like, I've worked on Metal Gear for like 30 fucking years. Can I make something different for a change?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, but I don't think Death Stranding
now that you say
2.
that, I don't think that it's going to be Death Stranding 2. I think it's going to be, it might be a Stranding game, but I
It
don't
might
think
not
it's
be.
Death.
It all I think is it's going to be a new game. Norman Reedus, Kojima.
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2. Maybe.
That's iffy. It's iffy.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't. Whenever I hear about these guys, they'll be like, "Oh, I did mocap for a new Halo game," and then it comes out he did mocap to be like the Master Chief in Dead or Alive as a DLC character. Like, that's not a new Master Chief game. So
definitely not.
yeah. Anyways,